have 3 daughters. My oldest daughter is 13. Her name is Taliah. She's been in the kitchen cooking with me since she was about 5. What I love about having her in the kitchen with me is that she always listens to everything that I tell her. And by her listening to me, she's been able to incorporate and apply a lot of the skills to her cooking and create dishes that has won her Chopped Junior as well as Guys Grocery Games. So come on over, Taliah. Come on. I'm gonna introduce you to her. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, I'm
This
Taliah.
is Taliah.
I said hi.
Okay. What's your favorite duty station?
I would say Alaska.
I would agree.
Yes.
Yeah, we on the same page.
Well,
we always on the
my
same page.
Childhood friends from there.
I know, Alaska was awesome. What's your favorite thing about Alaska outside of the friends, or shall I say, what's your favorite thing that we ate when we were in Alaska?
I don't remember. I was only 4.
Are you serious?
Just kidding.
I was about to say, because you always asking for certain things.
The strawberry pie you used to make with the cream cheese whipped and the crust.
Oh yeah, that was
strawberry.
delicious. That was delicious. What was your favorite thing to eat there that was a part of the Alaskan culture?
Smoked salmon.
Oh my God, yes, we're on the same page again. Yeah, no, okay, all right. Okay, no, but for real, I really love the smoked salmon. Like, it was awesome. So, remember we used to make the salmon pate
With the cream
with the cream cheese. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to make that one episode, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mom.
Yeah. What? Oh, El Paso.
Yeah.
El Paso. Remember the dish I used to make all the time in El Paso, and our friends used to love it. It was the cheesy chicken with the shrimp. Yeah, my cheesy. Yeah, I think I want to make that today. So
Cool.
what I'm gonna do is show you guys how to make one of my signature cheesy chicken dishes. This dish is awesome. It's some chicken that I take a nice big cutlet of chicken breast. I saute it in the pan and I top it with some blue cheese crumbles, some garlic shrimp, a lot of cheese, like just cheese on top of cheese. And then I bake it, let the cheese melt, put a little peppers and onions in there as well, and voila, got a delicious dish that I'm sure you guys are gonna love just as much as we love and everybody else loved it. So just stand by and we'll start cooking.
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
What I'm making for you guys today is my
Yeah, what
cheesy chicken. What? Well, I like to call it my cheesy shrimp chicken. It is absolutely delicious. You guys are gonna love it just as much as we do, right?
Yeah.
The chicken is a chicken breast that I took and I marinated in my special seasoning. So go on Miahjay.com and order this seasoning so that you can make this dish taste exactly like mine. And when I cook it up in the pan, I'm gonna top it with some peppers and onions that I'm gonna saute up with some sherry cooking wine and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce.
So you're gonna glaze them.
I'm gonna glaze them, yes, and I'm gonna place it on top of the chicken along with some blue cheese crumbles and some garlic shrimp, and then I'm gonna top it with some cheese. It's gonna be so delicious, so come on in. Okay, a tip for you guys. When you're making a recipe and it calls for peppers and onions, if you're not gonna use the whole pepper and onion, then you don't have to cut the whole pepper and onion. So just cut off what you're gonna use and freeze the rest. It's really gross. You guys should try it. It'll knock all the cold out of you. If you got some cold in you, some mucus or anything, eat a raw piece of garlic. Yeah.
Good guy.
are sauteing chicken in the pan, you want to make sure that one, you let your chicken sit out on the counter for at least a good 10 minutes so that it can kind of become room temperature and some of that coolness can come off. That way it'll cook more evenly in the pan. The second tip is you want to make sure that you get your pan as hot as you can get it before you put it in there so to get that good sear on it. Oh, another tip for you is when you are marinating or seasoning chicken or any type of meat, you want to try to put your seasoning on the chicken and let it marinate for at least a good hour before cooking. That's the way to kind of maximize the flavor in the meat by doing that. I had mine marinating since yesterday. I say the longer the better. So if you can get it in there for a good 24 hours, you'll have a better flavor on your meat. Whatever. So when I'm cooking my chicken breast, I like to slice them and then pound them with
get all that
what's it called?
Mallet.
A mallet. If you don't have a mallet at home, you can use a rolling pin. You can take a pot and just smash.
Get it out.
Whatever you got to do, you just want to mash it and tenderize it. Breast is one of those pieces of the chicken that can get really dry at times, and we don't want that. So make sure that you're tenderizing your chicken breast before you saute it in the pan. I like freshness. I think freshness is very important for a great quality, delicious tasting meal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Taliah, as you can see, chop me up about 2 cloves of fresh garlic so I can add that to my shrimp and my chicken. So,
ooh.
What was that?
Garlic confetti.
Why do you always have to go crazy with
I'm
the garlic?
sorry, it doesn't open.
And I like my peppers and onions to still have a little crisp to them. So I'm not going to overdo it. If you don't like your peppers and onions to have a crisp, then you can cook them a little bit longer. And that'll make them more tender. Shrimp is one of those things that doesn't take long to cook. So I always cook that last. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. I'll start with about 2 tablespoons of butter in here. So yeah, I'm adding some cheese to the top, my blue cheese. And then after that...
Did you taste the shrimp?
I did not taste the shrimp. Let's taste
You should taste
Yeah, let's taste it real quick. Excuse me. And Taliah's gonna add the cheese. I have here a mixture, a 6 cheese mixture blend. We have some fontina, parmesan, a little bit of provolone in there. Yeah, so we got our cheese on there and we're gonna cover it with some foil. I got this, excuse me, thank you. And we're gonna bake it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. This is my garlic shrimp chicken, all done. As you can see, nice and delicious and cheesy and garlicky. For this recipe and many more, go to miahjay.com. You can also purchase the seasoning blend that I use to make this chicken on miahjay.com. Enjoy!